Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. With just 2 episodes left in the season, Murderbot Episode 8 doesn't hold back. Instead, it practically shoves us face-first into a swirling storm of betrayal, emotional collapse, and the kind of existential horror that only a rogue SecUnit and its messed-up found family could deliver. Titled Foreign Object, this episode finally peels back the curtain on one of the show's lingering mysteries, but the answers don't bring resolution. They bring chaos. And maybe, just maybe, they also bring Murderbot one step closer to a full-blown meltdown, or a breakthrough, depending on how you see it. So, let's start with the twisted soap opera aboard the rise and fall of Sanctuary Moon. Things are anything but stable. Kularu's moved up in rank after Captain Hossein's untimely demise, a demise that wasn't some noble sacrifice or tragic accident, but a decapitation delivered cleanly by Navbot in one efficient, merciless stroke. And here's the kicker. No one's acting like this is a huge deal. Kularu shrugs it off, decked out in a fresh uniform, and even orders Navbot to smile, which turns out to be a very bad idea. Navbot doesn't just ignore that command, it snaps. Trapping the ship in an event horizon, it brutally murders 2 guards, and then turns on Kularu with icy rage. Through clenched teeth and trembling metal hands, Navbot reveals something staggering. It felt something for Hossein. His kindness awakened a sliver of something terrifying in a construct, affection. But now that Hossein is gone, Navbot sees no purpose in its existence. With cold finality, it crushes Kularu's skull and echoes the twisted smile command right back at him. It's gruesome, it's symbolic, and it hits hard. Especially for anyone who's ever felt the suffocating pressure to smile when everything inside is breaking. Meanwhile, Murderbot has its own crisis brewing. It chuckles, actually chuckles, at the twisted irony of Sanctuary Moon's latest drama. But it doesn't have time to enjoy the show. Durathin is burning up with fever, and Murderbot has to get him to the med bay inside the Preservation Alliance habitat. But nothing's ever simple in this universe. As Murderbot approaches, it recovers a stashed transponder it hid earlier. A smart move, because once it taps into the surveillance feed, it sees the place crawling with enemies. 3 elite SecUnits. A suspicious group of humans. And at the center of it all, a mysterious woman who steps into the camera's view and calmly reveals the truth. She's from Greycris. Yes, that Greycris, the mining company that's been operating in the shadows since the very beginning. She admits to sabotaging the team's entire mission, and with infuriating calm, she spins it as a misunderstanding. According to her, if they want to survive, collaboration is the only option. She gives them a time and place to meet, and then leaves. It's a moment packed with implications. Greycris has been lurking just outside the narrative frame for most of the season, and now they've stepped directly into the spotlight. The question now isn't just whether Murderbot and its team can survive, it's what they're going to do with the truth. And after what Navbot just did in the name of emotional pain, you can bet Murderbot's gears are turning in more ways than one. But what did you make of this episode? Do you think Navbot's emotional awakening parallels Murderbot's own internal war? And now that Greycris has finally revealed itself, how do you think this all ends? Drop your theories and reactions in the comments. I want to hear everything.